that relates or that connected with the internet. Means we have the smartwatch. I think today we have the smartwatch, and that relates with the sensors. I think your smartwatch is able to deliver or able to show BP of your.
Yes, sir.
Let's suppose that smartwatch directly connected with the hospital management, or we can say directly connected with the nearest hospital by the use of internet. Means smartwatch have the internet, that if there is any issue in your health, then the smartwatch send the alarm or notification to the nearest hospital. Means that particular device, that things connected with the internet, that is internet of things. Now here we need to know supply chain management. This is a part of mechanical engineering, basically core concept of mechanical, but here how we can deliver the raw material data to the final product. Raw material to the final product. So here now a simple question arises, sir, how can we contribute SCM and IoT? But we need to know aware about this, that industry IoT, industrial IoT. Our theme is, first is introduction of IoT, second one is the content in industrial IoT. Means how can we deploy, how can we use Internet of Things, means sensor devices in industrial point of view. And third one is, what is the difference between IoT and IIoT? And supply chain management, SCM, and then we will study about the strategy or problem strategy and find out a new problem that relates to the IoT and how can we contribute the IoT in SCM. Now, seventh is application of the future application and the future scope of IoT in SCM. Now here in simple term, how many students are aware about with IoT? However, I have already told you the how can we call the IoT, means things that is connected with the internet. And here next is SCM, supply chain management, means we have to every industry, I think there is no one, we all are coming here for BTech, MTech or PhD, and we all have to finish here or completion or degree, right or not?
No, sir.
So right wise, every company, every industry wants to give better product with less money, less cost. So what is the parameter? First parameter is cost. Every industry wants to produce large number of quantity with less cost to the end user. That's why we attract now. Right now we have the mobile phone. Can anyone share its model? Mobile phone model like V15, Vivo, V29, anyone else? Full configuration of mobile. Anything CPU? How many students know about the CPU configuration? CPU configuration. Let's suppose we call about the Core 2 Duo, Intel Core 2 Duo, Intel Core i7, octa core. Have you listened this term?
Yes, sir.
So here, and in the terms of mobile phone, in the terms of things, we have the Vivo V15 that has the capacity of RAM 8 GB, 256 storage. Are we able to deploy? Are we able to use all this storage?
No.
Before 10 years, is anyone have the 1 TB hard disk?
No.
No.
I think no. Hopefully, last year I purchased 1 TB hard disk. But before 10 years, we all know that 128 GB hard disk is sufficient for all of us. And So that's why industrial IoT here in what we want to deliver here, day by day need of the user increasing. Before 10 years, we all are satisfied with the 128 GB hard disk. But right now, we have 256 GB storage in our mobile phone itself. So here, so in the terms of mobile, we call edge device, or mobile phone call as a edge device, and the computing done in this mobile we known as the edge computing. Likewise, by the use of internet of things and with your mobile, means first data is captured from your smartwatch, then sent to your mobile phone, then nearest hospital by the use of GPS system. Smartphone, then here we can see first the data is captured from your smartwatch in the terms of BP or in the terms of any other health issue, and that data is directly networked with your smartphone. We talk about the smartphone capacity, and by the use of GPS and IoT sensors, the data is captured and then sent to the nearest healthcare center. How we can use SCM here? How we can use HCM? Supply chain management, how can we use here? In the terms of healthcare, if we think for few seconds, in the terms of hospital, they want to use their resources as much they can, right or not? In the terms of health hospital side, they want to use their resources as much as they can, and according to your mobile, according to the user side, means patient can also have a solution by the use of only for IoT sensors and GPS. So these are the technology by which we use the IoT sensor devices and we can deploy to the industries. Now this is the healthcare industries, but in the terms of supply chain management, we think about the raw data. Raw data means we are sitting here on the chairs. These are the raw data. Let's suppose their raw data is, this is the final product, but in the industry, the raw data, how the raw data round, logistic management, logistic chain management, how the retailers, how the distributor related to each other, and how we can deploy our product to the end user. So that's why we use industrial IoT concept. Here, as we have discussed in a short form or in the terms of layman language, a things that is connected with the internet, that is known as IoT. Likewise, in the terms of industrial IoT, the IoT sensors or the network devices that is linked with that industrial point of view. Means for Coal India company, I think we all know about the Coal India or textile marketing. So there are 5 industry concepts are there: industry 1.0, industry 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 and 5.0. First industry 1.0 initialized with the textile and mining. So the Coal India adopted this concept in 1973. And in the terms of textile, 17th century, 18th century, the textile industry adopted the concept of industry 1.0. So is there any other issue in the terms of IoT and SCM?
No, sir.
How we can understand the IoT and SCM? Now, let's suppose the smartwatch or mobile phone deliver your healthcare data in 2 minutes. Then, let's suppose the time taken by the smartwatch to the hospital takes 2 minutes. Then, it may be possible the death of the patient in 2 minutes. So, what we want in the terms of patient or user side, what we want? Less time. First point was, according to industry point of view, cost. Industry want to sell or deliver the product as much in the larger amount of quantity in less amount.
Minimum cost.
So first issue is cost. In the user side point of view, we want to send the data, your smartwatch data, to the nearest hospital as soon as possible to save the life. Now, in the terms of industry, we already want to secure our data. Is this valid point or not? We want to secure our data in the terms of SCMs. How the supply chain management concept security? The raw data to the final product data have to transfer between retailer, distributor, and the end user middleware. So we have to use the security of product or not. Let's suppose your idea is theft. Let's suppose you a Havells company is initializing a concept that will apply in 2030. 2030. Any industry want to deploy the concept in 2030. In between, let's suppose the concept or programming or idea theft, then a large or very, we cannot imagine for industry point of view, large or loss of the company. Means Havells को कितना loss होगा we cannot imagine, because we theft the idea before 5 to 6 years. 6 years. Because company invested almost a numerous large amount of money. That's why this is the privacy for the company point of view. So in the terms of supply chain management, the company point of view, security and privacy is also a important concept. Now we come to the point IIoT. As we know, Industrial 1.0 use the concept of textile, coal mining. These are the two concepts. Now we move to the Industrial 2.0. 2.0 started with the automobile sector. Industrial 2.0 started with the automobile sector. Then Industrial 3.0, automation. Industrial 3.0. Then we come to the point Industrial 4.0. Now So here we can understand the concept of Industrial 4.0 Industry 4.0. How can we use industrial product by the use of IoT sensor? So these are the 4 stages or 4 centuries we can use to use the sensor devices for the industry point of view. First one is textile, coal, Indian mining. Second one is automobiles. Then automation, and then last Industry 4.0 is used IoT sensors that we known that we will study in the terms of IIoT. 5.0 is also arise in 21 century by the improvement of the same 4.0. जो 4.0 में issues है that will recover in the terms in the industry 5.0 product. So here cost, time, accuracy means जो आपकी स्मार्ट वॉच है the data captured from your smart watch must be delivered. Let's suppose smart watch BP showing 92 point something or 170, let's suppose, and that is a issue according to patient point of view. That should be accurately forward to your nearest hospital, right or not? If there is any accuracy mismatching, then it may be hurdle for the patient. So let's suppose here accuracy is also a parameter. So industry 5.0 concept used to improve the same concept of the industry 4.0 by improving the accuracy, cost, time, all these parameters from the raw material to the end product. Is there any issue till now?
No, sir.
IoT, first we understand the IoT concept, then IIoT, and SCM. You are belongs to ME department, means we all know about the SCM, supply chain management. Now we can collaborate in the terms of computer science and mechanical department. First, IoT terms. We all know about the IoT terms is belongs to computer science or EC, right? Likewise, robotics. We have the robotics. That is a part of mechanical department, but we have to use reinforcement learning in that to design a robotics concept, and we have to implement in the desired tool. Like, let's suppose for a small institution we can implement by the use of MATLAB. If we are using IoT or IIoT concept with your healthcare sector, then we can implement in MATLAB just. But if we want to use the real time or drone technology, then we have to purchase the drone, IoT sensors and devices. That will cost there, but that will be the real time application of your IoT devices. So here, as we have discussed, the red line, productivity, quality, and accuracy or safety means every company, as we have discussed, wants to sell much more quantity with large number of customers. Large number of customers is parallel to the large number of quantity or not, with the reducible price as much as it possible. And then cost and safety, these are also the parameter. So on these four parameter, even in my PhD domain, I use only two parameter. 4 or 1 or 4 parameter is done by the use of cloud computing and edge computing. So these four domain are the broad domain. We can adopt or we can choose only single domain for your research. And in next PPT we will only discuss the research, how SCM, supply chain management, and IoT or AI domain concurrently search by the or publication in the terms of research or adoptable by the research domain. So till now, anyone have the issue in the terms of IoT sensor, industrial IoT means sensor devices, that IoT enabled sensor devices used for the industrial, that's known as the industrial IoT. And in the terms of issues, we have already concerned about the 4 issues, and number of issues may be there, but these 4 or 5 issues are the main concern. And these are the phases or century, or the century, last 3 to 4 centuries. These are the industrial changes in the drastic changes in the industrial. But here, industry 4.0 adopted IoT sensors. Now, anyone have the issue about edge computing, edge device? आपका नाम? विनय के हाथ में जो मोबाइल है, that is also edge device. He is capturing the images images of me or PPT or any other board. What is image? Can anyone please? Can anyone student describe about the image? What is image? Is capturing the image or video?
Digital imitation of physical world.
So any information which is
In the-
in the X and Y directions.
So image is just a raw data in the terms of X and Y domain, tabular form, structured data. We have the three types of data or not? Structured, semi-structured and unstructured. So in the terms of pixels, in the terms of XY domain, we declare the image. So the computing power by this edge device is noticed by the capacity of the mobile. At the time of purchasing, we what we need to do. Some are interested in the cameras, some are interested in the processing power, some are interested in the RAM, some are in other activity. I don't know. At the purchasing time of the system or
Mobile phone, smartphones.
PC, some prefer by the gaming purpose, some have the processing, and some have to purchase to resolve the heating issue. Right or not? So these are the objective. According to your objective or your need or interest, we have to purchase the device. So likewise, what is the issue? What are the challenges in the IoT and edge device? Edge device and IoT. I think we all are aware about the edge device right now. So how can collaborate IoT sensors or industrial IoT with edge device for a company? For MNC, for any other MNC, how can we integrate mobile device or edge device to IoT?
चेक करना पड़ेगा सर।